What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another umamusume video on the global side. Hope y'all had a good weekend. But as you can see, I am in the middle of round 2, day 2, and as of right now, it is Sunday, which I did say on Thursday that I was gonna do this, where I was gonna record round 2, day 2, post it for you guys today, Monday, because later today, for all of us, will be group B, the group finals, and I'll be in obviously group B finals. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm gonna be in group B finals. And in today's video, we're simply just gonna go over the comments that was posted in the last video, while also just doing one attempt on this because we're already guaranteed to go to the next one, and y'all don't need to see me just go through what 15 races just for when we're already qualified to go into the group B finals. So as per usual, we're just gonna do the one set and that's it. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna pretty much be for today's video. So before we do jump into the races and go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. And as you can see, I do have a Taiki shuttle, but the funny thing is the Uma that got me to the Uma that got me my first win, I believe, was Kita, and it wasn't. I don't even think Taiki Shuttle got me one. Maybe she got me one. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure, to be honest. And also, I did go out over, or I guess yesterday for me, but over the weekend, and I did make a Uma purchase, because what you might call that. I don't know if I mentioned it, but in Anime Expo, I didn't manage to go to the Side Games booth because, well, it was packed. And majority of things, it was kind of like, do I really want it? Good thing I didn't, because there was a lot more things that I wanted outside of Side Games. But there were just a lot of people there in general. But thanks to a store a bit far from me, but I don't shy away from a little bit of a drive. I personally like driving myself. The only issue is, of course, traffic, but I do enjoy driving. I don't mind it at all. Like, there's people who just complain for like a 20-30 minute drive, and they're like, that's nothing to me. I think because a good amount of time I've actually just, whether it was for work, college, or whatever, there was a lot of commute for me, so it was fine. I'm pretty much used to it this whole time. Plus, growing up, there was always a commute to any school I went, pretty much, so it's fine. I'm used to the whole driving on a freeway, getting stuck in traffic type of deal. Plus, why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be at this point? But it doesn't necessarily bother me driving, whatever it is. But I did manage to go to a store. I didn't know they had one, but it's called Animate. I didn't know they had one just in California, so I went to go to Animate, and I did purchase something. If I can grab it. I did purchase something, because I didn't purchase it or purchase anything in Anime Expo Uma related. Keto won again, and I got this big acrylic of Cap. As you can see, obviously Cinderella Gray, and I thought it was pretty neat because it also has like her name here and all that. And they also had others. Was it Obey Your Master, Tamamo, Creek, and Chio, and Chiono. I don't think I've seen Arden though. I don't think there was an Arden there at the time when I was there. Oh, and not only that, I also did get oh, they didn't have this obviously in Anime Expo. Otherwise, I would have just gotten it just because I was just looking for something Woo related. In obviously, I had something Woo related, but I was looking for Rover because what they had didn't exactly entice me too much. because they did have stuff, but it was mainly like I don't know what the collab was, or it was just what when they were wearing their more casual fit. You know, it was a male rover, Chung Lee. I think there was Jin Si. I don't know. There was just like 5 or 6 of them, and I'll be honest. I mean, like I said, I don't mind. Like Chung Lee was up there in my top 3 before, before she's like top 5 now. Maybe. I don't even know. And then there's some other things, but I was like, I'm buying other things already that I actually did want, so I just walked away with a rover, a rover cook, which I don't mind at all because it was literally the last one for some odd reason, and the only thing female rover related. So I was like, and speaking about Woo, I don't know if you guys saw they made an anime for it. I think it was also by Kuro as well. So kudos to you, Kuro. I did see the trailer and that thing looked just it looked like the game cutscenes, but a little bit more crispier in a way. But I mean, if you've seen Wuwan and when they actually do the animated cutscenes, they're actually pretty darn good. So I'm actually excited to see how they do it. And I think from what I heard, it's Rover's not in it. So I'm kind of curious what kind of story they're doing with this, because Shuttle One, because they showed Jinxi, Yang Yang when she got her glow up, or new one, the new one. Who else did they show? Imeth, Cardathea. Who's the 5th one? I don't remember the 5th one, but it was 5 they showed. But it all looked nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because I think a couple of years ago, I think early on, or maybe a year or 2 after Genshin was released, there was this trailer by Ufotable or UFO Table. I don't know how. I think it's Ufotable. I've always called it Ufotable, but I don't know if it's actually UFO Table, to be honest. To be honest. And they made a trailer for the quote-unquote Genshin anime, right? And nothing has been done. I don't know if it's because of Demon Slayer this whole time. I wouldn't blame them if that was the reason why that's been held up. But it'll be funny to see how I guess maybe Hoyo reacts to this. Maybe. In a way. I just think it'll be funny. And I did buy some other things. I bought a vinyl record there, which I've been trying to. I didn't want to order it online, so the fact that I saw it on front of me, it was there. I was like, oh, that's cool, and a couple other things, but yeah, everything's all good. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Fairly big store, and other like voice actors from Japan has gone there. I did see the Shiki boards that was signed there. I think most recently was Asta from Black Clover, and I think just Asta. I think Asta and someone else. I forgot who. I don't know. I don't think it was another voice actor, but it was someone else. But I was like a month or 2 or something like that. But other than that, I should go over the comments. There's only 4, which is fine. But sometimes my responses could be long, so. First one is going to be from Asta. When the Unity Cup was updated, I managed to achieve the UG rank on the very first day. What's more, I didn't have any SS or SS plus ranks beforehand. I jumped straight from S plus to UG. That really shows the level I'm at. Now I have plenty of SS and SS plus ranks. As time went on, I've accumulated 4 UG ranked and 1 UG, 1 Narita Brian. I consider that a win for me. Unity Cup, this is power. Open and close parentheses, Virgil Wisdom. My Taiki Shuttle actually was close to be my first UG. but she did make it. So, well, glad to hear that you made it to the UGs straight from S plus. I almost made it to UG, but like I said, I didn't make it. As you can see, she was a double S plus. But thank you, Asta, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. The next 3 comments are from Rick. First one says, Digimon Up launched and it's an idle game. I didn't have expectations for it, and I barely played it when it launched. I'm waiting for Digimon Elysian. That should be a TCG app that should release this year. Also, Digimon Up is a gacha. I still haven't touched any Digimon game in like years. Well, I mentioned this before, besides the one on my PSP, but that I even haven't touched in months. So, because I'm doing everything else, and it's like I guess in a way, I haven't gotten used to playing handhelds in such a long time. Like I haven't touched my 3DS in a while. I normally have periods where I do play it, but let alone my PSP, which beforehand, before bring it back out and all of that, I never really played it as much. It was just sitting and waiting. I'd be playing it more, honestly, but I haven't. But it's cool. I still do like it. Like I do turn it on here and there. It's not like, but I don't like play it. Is what I meant to say, I guess. Like I'll give it a shot, but all that. But yeah, I haven't touched any Digimon games, and even the recent ones. Even though I did say I wanted to try the most recent one, I forgot what it's called. I think it was the time one. I think, if not, it was a different one. But yeah. I got a few games with discount within the last few months, and I've been busy playing them and watching Beyblade. I'm on the 3rd season with Tyson as a pro tag. As for the games I've been playing are Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That's a throwback. That is a throwback. I remember playing Spyro as a kid. And the PlayStation. Year of the Dragon was my favorite one. I believe that's the second one, right? Year of the Dragon? Or was that Riptide? Was that what it's called? I don't know, but Year of the Dragon, I believe, was my favorite one. I'm pretty sure you know since you're playing it. I don't know if you finished it by now, but if you're playing it, you know. I may have just literally aged myself, but it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't shying away from it, but DMC5, Hades, and Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. I think that's the one. I don't know yet, but also I bought and have been playing. Oh, this one, Digimon Storytime Stranger Deluxe. I don't know which one it is now. Full price. It didn't have discount because I have been obsessed with Digimon lately. I know. I've always liked Digimon. It's just I never really, like I said, played the games. It was like I had Pokemon, so that was like, obviously that was the thing, right? Like Digimon was popular in its own right, but Pokemon was in its own world in a way, pretty much. So, and then also I'm a casual soccer fan. I watch both semifinals games and watched a few matches before those two. The finals will be Spain versus Argentina. Have you been watching the Soccer World Cup, or is it a sport you don't care about? Truthfully speaking, soccer is not really a sport I genuinely care about. But I will admit that during the World Cup, because being just a I guess being into sports in my own way, whether if it's uh basketball being my primary sport that I follow, then there's basketball, and then to a lesser extent, but still follow it as much as I do with basketball when it comes to like news and all that off-season stuff and all that. American football, to be clear, because I know we're talking about soccer. We were just talking about the soccer and all that, but besides those two, I would say I'm more of a casual baseball fan. I've been more of a casual baseball fan since I want to say high school. Because I mentioned this before. My high school was close to the Dodger Stadium, so they essentially, even though they were pretty much nosebleed seats, this was years before how good they are right now with Shohei Ohtani and Yamamoto and all of them. So, way before that, and I just been, just casually watching, baseball from then, since then. But since we're talking about the World Cup, like I said, since I'm into sports and all that, and I have played sports in the past, just being into sports in general, I do look up like in the big events sometimes, so aka the World Cup, and I have seen it like a few like more highlights than games in general. But I did see the was it Argentina England when match the semifinals, right? And Argentina came back. That was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. As a sports fan, I can appreciate something like this a lot. So it was just nice to see. With like, because I do know hear these names like Messi and all that, but I don't really know soccer. But when I watch it and I see some impressive high, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But honestly, soccer has just been a sport that when I first tried it, I completely sucked. Obviously, it should be that way because it's your first time playing it. But even when I continued playing it, whether through PE or casually with my friends because they're into soccer, yeah, no. If you're gonna make me play soccer, I'll probably end up being goalie. I'd rather try and rely on my reaction time than, well, doing all that. I'll be honest. I'm not saying that being goalie is easy, but for me, it would probably be easier. So yeah, but but um, I don't know who I'm going for. I don't know who to pick from. I think wasn't didn't Argentina have like a couple comebacks this whole time in the World Cup? I think so, right? So I think I think I'll just pick Argentina. I don't know. I don't know. Don't get mad at me for picking Argentina. I'm literally picking between one of the two teams in the finals. So I don't have a true team because I'm not a soccer fan. But if I'm gonna pick one, I might just pick Argentina just because of what I've seen throughout the World Cup. So there we go. But other than that, that is pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you, Rick and Asta, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, guys, we are done with this video. I guess we can end it with this free scout or free pull for Capano Ricky. Hey, if we get her, we get her, right? That'd be pretty dope because I don't even have her in my JP account, and I did want her because Dirt Uma, and you don't necessarily get a lot of Dirt Umas. And I say this in JP because every time I set up for a Dirt CM in JP, I normally train Umas that really don't really train or race in the dirt. I'll take like Cap, who's has a B, which is fine. There's Marzensky, who has a D. Or Ferv, which I believe also had a D. If you know who I'm talking about anyway. But yeah, pretty much I just take a lot of Turf Umas and bring them over to the Dirt CMs or League of Heroes. I think the only Dirt Uma that I genuinely used was Talmai. But it is what it is. I still don't have Capano Ricky until this day, so it is what it is. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Tomorrow's video is going to be, obviously, the group finals, because it is, well, if I go back, for me, because this is Sunday, the break between the end of round 2 and the group finals is, for me, is going to be about to come up in 9.5 hours, pretty much. And by the time this video comes up, well, it'll be like a couple hours until the group finals come up. Like I think I said this earlier in the video. So tomorrow's video, Tuesday, Tuesday should be the group B final video for me. And then we'll just go back to whatever we've been doing, training on Tuesdays and Thursdays normally. Not like me just taking a break until the next CM, but I'll actually train. I'll just focusing on it because on training here without posting because I just wanted to focus on global for a bit. But other than that, guys, like I said, this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys did in your CM run so far. Are you in Group A, Group B? It doesn't matter to me. I'm in Group B, so I'm not. It's fine, right? As long as you get the free carrot jewels in the end. That's all I care about, to be honest. So let me know how you guys did, who your team is if you guys didn't mention it, and if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you once again. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.